Gadget Girl here on day 121, starting out at Smith Gap, hiking north to Pennsylvania 191. More trail magic, people leaving water. It's so much appreciated during this dry time. Trail's starting out fairly nicely. I'm sure it's going to change to rock, but we'll keep going, because that's what we do. Come to the area of the Leroy Smith shelter. And that way. Wind gaps ahead 4.6 miles. 20.2 miles to Delaware Water Gap, which is pretty much the border of Pennsylvania and New Jersey. There are several tent sites here near the shelter. And a really convenient log to stop and rest if you need to. Bit of a power line view today. Power line tower. And we're going back into the cool woods. Today's nice temperature wise. It's nice and cool this morning. We're all really tired because people in the adjacent room at our motel last night were talking loudly at, I don't know, sometime after 11:30 p.m. is the last time we tried to contact the front desk, in which they were not answering after we'd already called to complain twice. So we did not get much rest last night. Anyway, it's gonna be a long day, I think, but we'll persevere. Another big open view here. It looks like power line, but there's not any power line. Might be a gas line or something. Nice big campsite here, 6.8 miles into today's hike. Having made it 6.8 miles means I've got just under 10 to go. We have a small view here of Wind Gap. It's partly obscured, but it's there. Nice view over here, about 7.5 miles in or so. Looks like somebody left a little trail magic here, a couple of Cokes and a Gatorade and a couple of batteries. I'm not sure about the batteries. But anyway, I'm okay for now, so I'm going to leave that for someone else. Getting ready to go under Pennsylvania Highway 33 onto, I believe it's North Broadway, here in Wind Gap, coming into the town of Wind Gap. Trail's going to cross over here. Trail parking lot right there. There's the trail. Just a few little steep steps to climb up there. Nothing near as bad as Lehigh Gap yesterday, though. Okay, there's a sign here. It says 6.8 miles to Wolf Rock, 8.4 to Fox Gap, which is where I'm going to end my hike today. 9 to Kirkridge Shelter, that'll be past tomorrow. And 910.1 to Katahdin. Not sure if that's accurate now because the mileage does change some each year, but it should be fairly close. And Wind Gap to Fox Gap, is maintained by Batana Hiking Club. Thank you, Batana, for taking care of the trail. There's a sign here about the spotted lanternfly, and to inspect your car and other belongings for adults, nymphs, or egg masses. If you see one, kill it and report your sighting with a photo online. It can do a lot of damage. Invasive species. Hopefully we'll get away from this road traffic noise in a little bit. Not much going on today other than just rocks. We'll be glad when we leave Rocksylvania. Although my understanding is this does continue somewhat into New Jersey. Nice campsite here, about 2.8 miles from the end of today's hike. I've reached the Wolf Rocks bypass. Apparently it meets back up with the AT in a mile, I guess. It says AT Junction 1 mile. Spring turn 50 feet. Out that way. I'm going on this way on the Appalachian Trail. Another big rock scramble here. Pretty tired. Gotta get through it. This would have probably been very pretty earlier in the spring. There's a few sad rhododendron blooms left. Yeah, somewhere down in there is the way out of this big rock jumble mess. Gotta find it. Here's the intersection of the Wolf Rocks bypass. The Appalachian Trail goes on this way. There's another trail out that way. I'm not sure what it goes to. Maybe just a campsite or something. There's a big area here. It looks like a person could camp. And another area here. Both of these are just south of, or just north of the Wolf Rocks. Finishing up my day at Fox Gap. Rosie says it's been a long day and she is done with rocks. Get her out of here.